Hello, everyone, and happy Sunday once again. Welcome to the Survival Seeds 2024 collaboration livestream. We had a pretty exciting day today, so I wasn't able to get through all of the preparation that I wanted to. But happy Sunday, everybody. For those of you who are new and don't know much about the collaboration or would like to learn more about the collaboration, this collaboration centers around the idea of what if you are not able to buy seeds again next year? And what if you don't have access to purchasing seeds from the store and you have no other way to start your seeds? Our family always buys seeds from the store at the start of every year because we can't save our seeds in Bunky's garden because of the cross-pollination that goes on because we have so many different breeds of different plants. So we decided to start the collaboration to save seeds of plants that we thought were nutritionally beneficial. And that's where this entire collaboration started from. And we joined together with Bushcraft Family, who really liked the idea and came up with his own side of it that is really cool, where he's growing herbs that are really good for you medicinally. And he's going to be making tinctures, and it's a really cool side of the collaboration that you should definitely check out. And we also partnered with Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa, who are some really great people, and they are running the giveaway side of this collaboration. So I'm really excited for that. We have gotten a lot of donations and a lot of great giveaways thanks to them and thanks to some of the amazing people in our community. So I'm really excited about that. Now, this week we have an amazing guest that we've known for 2 or 3 years now. And we've been really good friends with her, and we really enjoy talking to her, and she gives some really valuable advice. And so without any further ado, Miss Tammy. You're muted.
Thank you, Trey. Hi, everybody. I'm happy to be joining you all.
Yeah, I'm glad that you could come up. We're really excited about this. How are you doing?
Doing good. It's been a busy weekend. We've been doing all kinds of gardening stuff. You know how it is. Trying to get our beds ready. We have some raised bed gardens that are just the soil needs a lot of refreshing. So we have been busy doing that and getting some more seeds started. So
yeah, things are about to start going.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yep. So do you want to tell everybody a little bit about what you do on your channel and maybe about the 7Fs?
Sure. So, hello, everyone. Most of the people here I know, so good to see all of you. My name's Tammy, and my husband and I have a channel. Our channel name is Mountain Grandma, and we started that channel. My husband has another one called Grandpa's Guitar. And when he was the first to have a channel and I was using his channel to go into lives, and he's like, you can't be hurting people with my channel name. He's like, get your own channel. So I did. And that is the Mountain Grandma channel. And he and I both kind of do that together. On our channel, you see a lot of gardening, but we also like to go hiking and fishing and just get out in the woods and stuff. We did live in Arizona. We moved to Missouri. I also share like herbal things, cooking, just pretty much, everything that we do in our life. I share with you guys little projects and things that we have going on. And also every Tuesday, I do a live with Lisa at Yogi Hollow Farm. And our live is about goal setting. And it's the 7F goal setting method, which I have done in a professional setting. And it's basically like you have an accountability buddy. So Lisa and I are your accountability buddies on the things that you want to do and accomplish, and with the whole idea of keeping and maintaining balance. So the 7Fs stand for like faith, family, finances, fitness, fun, future, and so we just try to keep everything balanced as we're working on our goals of what we want to accomplish for the year.
Mm.
This, for example, you'll hear us talking a lot about skill sets and, growing your skill sets, and at the same time, making sure that you're spending time with, friends. I didn't mention friends. That's another F. So that you're spending time with your family and your friends, you're keeping it balanced. So that's what that's all about.
Yeah, it's a great live stream and it's very insightful.
Mhm.
And we really appreciate some of the advice that you've given us, and especially KO with the stuff that you've talked about with college and all sorts
Mhm.
of things. We really appreciate a lot of your advice.
Aw, no problem. I also am on a board of advisors for a biomedical engineering college within a university. They're kind of broke down like that. And I have mentored and had a lot of interns work under me. So you guys, you guys hear that side of me that come out, like when you start asking questions and things. And I just can't help it. So I'm glad you appreciate it.
Yeah, the teacher side comes out a little.
The teacher side comes out a little bit. Yep.
Yep. So you guys should definitely check out Mountain Grandma's channel if you haven't been. She has a lot of great content, and she also does music. And I think your music's really
Oh yeah, I
great.
forgot to mention that. Yeah, we do that. Did you see our new little logo? So I don't know if anybody
Oh
noticed in
no.
the chat. Well, here I'm going to say hi to Grace and Fire because I was texting that and then I went live and I had to stop. So I'll do it so you guys can see. See the little logo? It's blue and it's a
Oh,
cartoon
oh,
caricature
it's
of my husband
adorable.
and I playing music. Mickey
Oh,
over at Critter
cool.
Creek did it for us. He wouldn't let us pay him. And we love it. Isn't that just
Oh, it
awesome?
is awesome.
Yeah, we love it.
He's
We
very
and
talented.
he is, and the mountain grandma is in camouflage, which I love. I'm
Oh,
sporting
that
you
is
guys'
that is.
shirt today.
Ooh, thank you. Looks nice on you.
Thank you. It's comfy. And so yeah, he did that logo for us. So I didn't share it appropriately on StreamYard. I didn't realize I got to do that separately, so I need to do that. But
Here, I can
yeah,
try and.
but
There
we
we go.
do music. There it is. Yeah, my husband and I met. I was 19 and I auditioned for his band. And
Oh,
that's how we met. And we've, obviously that was a long time ago, you guys. It was a really long time. So yeah, that's all she wrote pretty much. And here we are. It's just something we both grew up with music, and it's something we share together. So I love that logo that it shows
that's really
that
nice.
part
But,
of our channel.
yep.
Fun.
You guys play together really, really well. I really enjoy listening to you too.
Thank you. We have fun. We have fun with it. Hey,
Well,
Rims family.
I think KK is gonna come in here to talk to you about soil strategies and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna be listening to it because I'm excited to learn more
You're
about
far
this.
from the mic.
Hey,
Hello,
KK.
Miss Yang. How are you doing?
Doing good.
It's good to hear. So we know a little bit about your academic background, but would you mind telling our friends here a little bit about that academic background and why
Sure.
nutrition is something you understand well?
Sure. So, a lot of people don't know my degree's in biomedical engineering, and I've worked in clinical research for like 20 years, and both on the pharmaceutical side and the medical device side. I'm on medical devices now, which is a much happier place for me to be. And you don't have to be in the clinical research realm dealing with pharmaceuticals for very long to figure out that nutrition is super important. And I also did a lot with kidney disease research, and had a friend who was a nutritionist, and who would meet with kidney disease patients and guide them on the right path they should be on with their diet and everything. And I'm just really happy to have had that experience and kind of eye opening through my career to turn towards food as medicine. I think is a big thing that I like to push. Hey, Barb's Country Home. Um, Food as medicine, and then herbal medicine also, right? Like,
Right.
turning to everything. I really believe everything that we need is here for us. we were designed in that fashion, and so was the earth that we live in, to be able to heal ourselves. And food, I think it all starts with how we eat and what we eat. And
Oh yeah, definitely.
yeah.
There's a question in chat from Serena Norrell. What is the best thing to use for fungus gnats in houseplants and seedlings, cinnamon, mosquito bits, or something else?
I've heard the cinnamon piece. I've heard diatomaceous earth. I don't know. You're going to have to see what works for you, because I hear what works from some people and then it doesn't work for others. I don't know if that's a whole lot of help for you, Serena. But you can try that. Try diatomaceous earth also. And there's some organic pesticides out there that you can use if you can't find something that, that if the natural stuff isn't working.
Right. Before we go to the 6 seed nutrition, I need to review from the first Shed Wars 2024 video that we originally picked. Let's see. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the question was there. Sorry. But starting with the squash, we've had some limited success with other kinds of vegetables like potatoes.
Yeah.
What do you think the butternut squash can help bring to the table nutritionally?
So it's all of your orange vegetables are going to be really high in vitamin A, right? And then also the potassium in your squashes are kind of loaded with that fiber as well. It's actually, if you look up superfood squashes, you're going to see butternut squash listed. So you guys really did pick a good one. And then it's good for so many things. If you introduce like your squashes into your diet, and I know we're just talking about butternut squash, but it's actually good for high blood pressure. It's supposed to be good for your eyesight. It's good for maintaining your a regular weight. And all of these vegetables and things are like brain foods too. So they're good for us in that regard. Oh, post up Lori's World comment. Neem oil, peppermint oil, and water mix is great for gnats.
That's awesome.
Thank you, Lori.
Thank you.
I'm glad that caught my eye.
Let's see. Next is,
and then also vitamin C, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Beets are a huge source of garden food, and we bring it up a lot. And we end up bringing inside hundreds of pounds of beet food.
Mm-hmm.
We eat the tops in soups and in stir fries. But why are beets hard to eat nutritionally?
So one thing about beets is that it's great for your liver. And I know anybody who feels like they have any kind of challenges with their liver, and you don't have to have like a liver disease or be diagnosed with something to feel like your liver is not functioning optimally. Think about it like if you tend to get hiccups a lot, if you start to feel like you're tired, if you get a lot of headaches, indigestion. I mean, that kind of, all of those things are triggers that you might want to get your liver functioning a little more optimally. And beets is one of the things that can do that. And it also helps your body to detox. A lot of people don't realize, like, when we think of detoxing, we think of like detoxing from chemicals, right? Like maybe from the things that we're exposed to, stuff like that. But also we need to detox from the chemicals that are offset within our bodies that occurs when proteins break down internally. And beets help to particularly to detox that. So they have what's called betaine in them, and that helps to those sort of off-putting things to be able to break down in your body. So they're good for you to eat. And they're also good for blood pressure. There's something, I like to have pickled beets in the fridge so that we can just
beets are amazing
on them. Aren't they amazing? I love those things.
They're so good.
With a salad even, like on the side, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we use beets for a ton. They're just like super versatile, and you can use them in like everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What do you guys put them in?
We do a lot of salads. I think Mom boils them and then dices them in a salad. And then we pickle a ton of them. and
Mm-hmm.
we also use the leaves for soups and stuff. So a
Mm-hmm.
lot.
Yeah. Grace and Fire has a question wondering if beets would help their dog with copper storage disease, the human version of Wilson's disease. You know, I'm not sure. I would look that up. Oh, look it. Mickey did Mickey do your logo too from Critter Creek, Grace and Fire? I love that.
Ooh, that's
He is so
awesome.
talented.
He is. I love his caricatures. I think he did
Yeah.
the logo for Survival Seeds too. Not the one I have up, but he did a logo
Mm-hmm.
for it.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
The kidney beans. We
Mm-hmm.
grow a ton of like Chinese long beans and snap peas, but kidney
Uh-huh.
beans was something new that we're gonna try because high in protein.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Um, but like compared to other beans, how does the kidney bean like stack up?
So there are actually like 5 superfood beans. There's 5 that are listed. I wrote them down because I was afraid I was going to forget them. Garbanzo, lentils, peas, kidney beans, and black beans. So you guys
Oh,
nailed it with the kidney beans. And one of the things, kidney beans are actually good for your kidneys. They're good for your kidneys. And
yeah.
they also have one of their micronutrients is molybdenum,
Hmm.
which is people don't think much of this molybdenum stuff. But what molybdenum does, it helps your body detox from sulfites. Sulfites come from that's like what when you eat food, boxes of food that are like preservatives, and then you get like chips and boxes of crackers or the loaf of bread that's good for like a month or two beyond the expiration date, like those kinds of preservatives in our food. Well, they cause in your body, they turn into sulfites, which are damaging to your body. And
Oh
kidney
wow.
beans, any bean that's got a high amount of molybdenum in it will help your body to detox help that
Oh, that's
sulfite to
super
break
cool.
down. Hmm. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And oh my gosh.
Um.
Okay. I brought this because I wanted to show you guys something. If anybody has any issues with cholesterol, you should get this book. I don't know if you can see it. Cholesterol Down. There's a whole chapter on beans in here because it's one of the foods that you're supposed to eat to help lower your cholesterol. It actually helps
Oh
bind to
wow.
the cholesterol to get it to be removed from your body. It's really good for you.
That is super cool. I didn't know. I didn't know a lot of that.
Mhm. In that
Let's
book,
see.
that book is great because it doesn't tell you all of the stuff we all know what we're not supposed to eat, right? And we have a pretty good
Right.
idea of what we're supposed to eat, but it's very specific in eat a half a cup of beans a day. It says eat a
Hmm.
half a cup of beans a day, and there's a couple other things it tells you. It doesn't tell you it tells you what you shouldn't be eating, but it does say eat like an apple a day, eat a half a cup of beans a day, flaxseed, apple. There's like I don't know, 5 or 6 things you're supposed to eat every day. My dad is like super disciplined. He's really good about stuff like that. And he followed that and he did. It worked. He lowered his cholesterol like over 100
Wow, that's
points.
awesome.
Mhm. Yeah,
The
maybe
other
your chicks don't have cholesterol yet. I hope they probably never will. I think they eat healthy. I don't know if you saw that comment there.
yes, I did. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing any questions. But the next 3 survival seeds that we picked are all good for making salsas, and those are
Mhm.
onions, peppers, and tomatoes.
Mhm.
Um, in a survival situation, are there benefits that salsas and sauces have when made with fresh vegetables?
I want to pause on the onions because onions are amazing and they're amazing for us. And I'm sure that there are people in the chat that have heard of onion honey for cough and congestion,
I
right?
have, yeah.
And then also, you can make a poultice from an onion. If you have a
Ooh.
sprained ankle, you could make a poultice from the onion, put it on the sprained ankle. You could also put it on like a knee. You'd want to like put it between some things and then wrap some plastic around it. And you're not going to smell good, right, guy? It just is. What you're going to smell like an onion. If you have right, if you have chest congestion, you could even have somebody put it on your chest or your back to help break some of that stuff up. So
Wow.
I want to speak to that too. So like onion is a good one. Anything that we can grow that's going to be not just, I mean, I can't think of anything we could grow that would not be healthy for us, but onion is good in other ways other than just, as a meal, as for sustenance, and not to mention all the nutrition value that they have. But to me, that's why it's also such a good one to have on hand.
And then as a whole, like the preserving,
Mhm.
does having them preserved keep their nutritional value?
Mhm. I would say the preserving of the onions, it depends on how you're preserving it because, like, if you're making onion honey, for example, that's preserving it and it absolutely maintains its nutritional value. So it kind of depends on what you're doing. You always lose a little bit if something is being heated up. Um, and then there's the discussion between a regular dehydrator and a freeze dryer. And the freeze dryer, I think, is like the most optimum way to
Right.
store your food and maintain all of the nutritional content. But
That's awesome. Um, let's see. So we love carrots as a root crop, but we don't really eat the greens, and butternut squash can provide the micronutrient beta carotene,
uh-huh.
and high carb macronutrients. So carrots didn't make our six.
Yeah.
So as far as micronutrient balance goes, if someone could only get these six seeds next year, where are the overlaps and which seeds might not be as necessary in the
Mhm.
group?
So I was looking at this and I was thinking about that. And you get a lot of vitamin A from your butternut squash because that's like your orange food, right? That's a good one for that. You're getting a lot of uh, your potassium, which is really good. I don't know if people realize how important potassium is, but there's a lot of people that have high blood pressure, and they have high blood pressure because they have a shortage of potassium.
Oh wow.
And if we want to think about a situation in which we don't have any seeds available to purchase, how are we doing on medicines? What if that is an issue too? Um, and keeping a high level of potassium in your diet is so important. And I feel like you're pretty good on that because you're getting it from the butternut squash, you're getting it from the onion, the pepper, and the tomato. So that's great. Um, and then we talked about the molybdenum and the beans. Magnesium, you get that from the butternut squash, but I didn't see that it was rolling in high for anything else.
Right.
You've got a lot of fiber here, which is great. And vitamin C, like none of us want to get scurvy. So you picked some high in vitamin C things. So that's awesome. I think you guys did a really good job picking these 6 vegetable
Oh, thank
options
you.
that you picked. You did a really good job. Um, Phosphorus is even well represented, which is like it helps filter waste from your kidneys. That's one of the things, like when I told you when I used to work in kidney disease research, that was always one of the things that they followed very quickly with patients was how much phosphorus they had in their diet. It's also related to how your body like uses up energy and stuff like that. So super important. Um, yeah, I think you guys did a great job with keeping everything level. And there's so many meal options with these things as well. Yeah.
I know you said something about magnesium, and that was pretty much only in the butternut squash in a high amount.
Mhm.
Is there a vegetable off the top of your head that does that better?
So one of the things that I want to grow and I want to grow it in my woods is amaranth. Um,
Ooh.
and it's super high in magnesium. You do not need to put amaranth in your garden at all. And if anybody doesn't know what amaranth is, you need to go and look it up. Um, do you know that in Africa and gosh, what was the other country? Um, Africa and Latin America, but I know it's a Latin American country, but it's two very poor countries. And where this amaranth is grown and eaten, there is no malnutrition that occurs amongst the people that live there. You can
Wow.
eat the leaves, you can eat the seeds. The seeds become a grain. You can pop them like popcorn. You can eat them like porridge. Um,
This is
it's the
so
one.
cool.
It is cool. And did you know that it is the only plant that is, as far as protein goes, that is closest to animal protein. Isn't that
Oh, wow.
crazy? And
Wow.
it contains one of the amino acids, lysine, Lysine, that doesn't necessarily occur in all of your other grains.
Oh,
So it
wow.
really is almost a complete protein. And when you eat amaranth with like any other grain, you're really getting great nutrition from that. But it's also high in magnesium. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of a crazy
That's the
plant.
coolest.
It's high in iron, it's high in magnesium, phosphorus, potassium, calcium. It's high in calcium too, which is crazy. Um, it's got like 251 calories in a cup.
Wow, that's
Mhm.
awesome.
It contains more calcium and supporting cofactors of calcium, which is your magnesium, and then a cup of milk. Is that crazy?
Oh,
And this is amaranth. It grows like a weed. Don't baby it. Don't put it in your garden. Put it out at the corner of your yard, or if you have property, put it out of the garden bed somewhere else. It will grow by itself. You don't need to help it. I
wow.
grew this in several different places last year, and I was so happy with it. And I figured if I can neglect something and that I'm growing and it does well, I'm like, yes, you're going to the woods. Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's kinda how I think of it, because I don't wanna waste my garden space, right? Like, if it can do good without me, why do I need to put it in my garden? That's my whole thought.
So that's amaranth. That is the coolest.
Amaranth. Mhm.
Our vineyard, are the meats, eggs, dairy, fruits, indoor greens, that all helps us not have to go to the grocery store often.
Mhm.
Um, are there some micronutrient areas for garden produce that I missed? Or I know you wanted to talk a little bit about like good plants to complement what's already there. If you want to go
Yeah,
over that quickly.
sure. So, like, if we were thinking about what nutrition might be missing from all of the plants that we're gonna grow with these 6 plants, um, the ones that come to mind are vitamin D and calcium, right?
Right.
Now, vitamin D is super important for us in so many ways. Obviously for bone health, and that's what a lot of people know. And we all know, I think most people know now, it's also helps build your immune system. And the only place, non-animal source of vitamin D that you can get comes from mushrooms.
Hmm.
So, and mushrooms don't need sunlight to grow. So that's kind of a nice thing about them. You can also get them from like your fatty fishes. So, like canned mackerel, salmon, sardines, those guys. I mean, all of those.
Right.
Herrings, another. My husband, he loves that. So I know the names of these things because we usually have them in our cabinets because he really likes them. If you could also get cod liver and take like a teaspoon of cod liver oil, and that's going to be equivalent to like almost your day's worth of vitamin D.
Oh,
But
cool.
yeah, you just don't wanna you can't overdo it with the cod liver oil, though. It's also high in vitamin A, and you can have, like, a toxicity occur if you have too much vitamin A. So, kind of
Oh,
keeping that in mind. So, I guess the 2 things that I would think of that we're not gonna get from these 6 plants as much as we need to would be the vitamin D and the calcium, right?
and I know we get calcium from our romaine lettuce too in our indoor garden. So I think that could help too.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, and if anybody has chickens and has eggs, the
Oh yeah.
eggshells. Mhm. Yep. Bushcraft
How would
family said, "Don't
or
forget
so,
beet greens, fiber and protein too, and vitamin C, K, and B9." Yep. Yep, yep.
ooh,
Mhm.
beets are awesome.
They are. And you need that vitamin K. If anybody takes a vitamin D supplement, make sure that you're taking a vitamin K too.
Hmm.
Because that's going to help your body know, because it starts to, if you just take a high amount of vitamin D, and we're talking like cholecalciferol, D3, there's also a D2, which is like an ergocalciferol, but we're talking, either one of them really, but a lot of times the high doses come from your cholecalciferol, your vitamin D3. If you don't take a vitamin K2 along with that, you're going to end up possibly with like calcium deposits in places that you don't want it to be, like on the bottom of a heel, back of your ankle, stuff like that, because your calcium will be deposited in the wrong place.
Well, thank you for telling us that.
Nurses here. Some of the nurses here know what I'm talking about. Not for nothing, Homestead Ginger, she's a nurse. She knows this stuff too, I'm sure. But for anybody who doesn't know.
Right. And you've had some awesome information here that you're bringing up, so thank you. I have to play a commercial, and then we're going to bring up bushcraft. I don't think Mr. Jesse and Miss Lisa are in yet, so give me 1 second. Yeah, I found it.
Like a rocket up into the sky, nothing can stop me tonight. You make me feel invincible, earthquake, powerful, just like a tidal wave. You make me brave, you're my titanium, fight song, raise it up, like a roar of victory in a stadium. Who can touch me, 'cause who can stop me tonight? You make me feel invincible. I feel it, invincible. I feel it, invincible. That pot, the indoor growing spot. The perfect way to grow indoors. It's easy when you use that pot. Rainpoint water timer turns on wherever you go. Rainpoint water timer. X pests for unwanted guests. X pests for quality, that's the best. X pests to keep away all your pests.
All right, give me 2 seconds.
Hi
again.
Hello.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, Mr. Bushcraft. Gonna say hi to chat really quick. Hey, Grape
Hey,
Jam.
Tammy.
Hey.
Let's see. Christine at Gilliam Farms, Serena Norell, Suzanne Goulet, and thank you for moderating. And Miss Dana, and I think that's all the moderators I'm seeing right now. But the moderators are awesome. Thank you guys for all the work you're doing. And to everyone else in chat, hello. I hope you guys are having a great night.
I like that you were talking about the vitamins, because people go out and buy a bunch of vitamins and don't do research. And there's some vitamins that you need another vitamin to unlock that vitamin.
Yeah. I would even take a step further, Charles, and I would say doctors will tell you to take a vitamin, but they don't have nutritional training as part of the required education, and they don't know either.
Oh,
Just like potassium. I actually asked them when they did my blood test to check my potassium, because I know that has a lot to do with high blood pressure.
Yeah.
And they asked why.
That
gets you worried when the doctors ask why.
Yeah. Do you know, here's a fun fact. Do you know it takes one potassium molecule to match with one sugar molecule in order for that sugar to be stored into your muscles as glycogen?
Oh, wow.
Otherwise, it's going to be just like, it'll have to be stored as fat. As soon as you don't have enough potassium to marry with that sugar. Isn't that the craziest thing?
That is, wow.
I'm like, you mean all these years I just needed to eat more potassium? Like,
Wow.
that's why I'm overweight because I haven't had enough potassium. Someone could have told me this like a long time ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You think they'd be telling people that?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, people think just eating bananas.
Mhm.
The only thing is our bananas are not the way they used to be. So the potassium
Right.
is not
Yeah.
where it used to be.
It's not as good. Yeah.
Robert Ray. Yeah. No, that's my father-in-law. That's Jesse's dad.
Hi.
Hi, Jesse's dad.
And did you bring the girls some crickets?
Oh, I didn't.
Oh,
I got them some.
Oh, look, you guys do have some coming.
Blue, thank you.
You said you wanted some crickets. I gave you some.
Blue. Well, I wasn't able to go over all of the videos completely this week, so I don't have much on any of them because we had a pretty busy week and a very busy Sunday. But I do have, hang on, 1 second. Just let me, is this one? No, I don't think that's right.
No, this is.
Did you
I
not
didn't get it
import
imported.
Oh, you didn't import the picture? Okay.
Videos.
Well, I had a picture of all of the videos.
It didn't get sent to me. I don't think.
Well, according to this-
All right, well, you talk. I'll see if I can find it.
Well, there were a few new videos this week. We had Grace and Fire. Miss Glenda donated last month's seed gift card, and she was up potting her survival seeds. So you should check that video out. Oh, it was pretty interesting. BNS Odyssey had some super hydroponic soil, but shows the right thing to do. So you should definitely check that out again. So just check out the survival seeds hashtag and try to keep up to date because a lot of these videos have a lot of amazing tips and ideas on different ways to grow them. Like some people are growing things with hydroponics, like Miss Lisa is. Other people are just starting them directly into soil. And there's like a lot of different ways that people are starting their seeds. And some people, like Andale Homestead, are already moving their survival seeds outdoors. She just put up her video where she moved her seeds outside. And that was a really good video. So you should check that out. Robert Bates made the amazing signs, which will be given away in a video. So that was really cool.
Those are cool.
Oh yeah,
Those are.
so definitely check those out if you guys are interested. Gail Southern Living is also putting her plants outside, and she's using cold containers again. So that's really exciting. Rambling with the Brums was showing Mr. Scott was showing his amazing seed starts, which is really exciting. His seeds are doing really well. I say this a lot, but it's just really interesting to me how different people are at different stages. Like some people are moving their seeds outside, some people are just starting them, and they're really babies still. So it's really interesting how different people in different zones are starting things differently. The official Ann Lynn show has put up her entry video. So if you are looking to win in the giveaways, and you can comment on that one. That one will be in the playlist. And these are, again, really, really good videos, and they're really informative. And I did not get to watch all of them as well as I would have liked to because of how busy our week was, so I don't have much on these. Prairie Living Twins has an entry video out, so that's another chance for a new friend. I don't think I knew them before the collaboration, so that's exciting. So again, definitely check out these videos because there's a lot of opportunities for you to meet new people and get new friends and be part of the collaboration a little bit more. The Bull's Garden made some awesome container trellises that you guys need to check out because he has a lot of great ideas for different things in his garden, and his whole yard is his garden, really. And those trellises were really cool. So definitely check those out if you're looking into trellises, especially for containers, which is really cool. The Inquisitive Farm Wife has an awesome new entry video out too. I'm really excited to see all of these new channels and new opportunities to get new friends on YouTube. So definitely check those out. And Lewis Acre Farm had a short up showing her pepperoncini update. So check that out. Her peppers are doing a little well.
They're doing better than last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last week she was having a little trouble with it.
Yeah.
Now they're doing better. And if I missed any videos, again, we had a really crazy week, and I barely was able to watch any of these. So if I missed you, just send us an email, and I'll make sure to add it till next week.
Okay, not that these people don't know, but if you don't know, these girls are still in school. They're still doing their schoolwork. They're still having to do their chores around the house, and they're doing Survival Seed 2024. Oh, did I mention they also do music on Sundays? So
And Monday
nights. So they don't have any playtime, if you will. So they're busy from the time they get up to the time to go to bed. So and I'll just say this: for this month alone, we had about 24 videos that were submitted for the video of the month, which means the updated videos. That's a lot, and we're only in the first week. For April, 24. If we do 24, we're gonna have over 100 videos submitted if we do this amount per week. So there's been a lot of videos of the month entries. So speaking of that, if you don't mind, I'd like to share my screen so you can see what we're looking at. So what we're looking at here is we got for the month of April, we have one entry video that counts for this month. We had one that it was at the end of that last month, but it counts towards this month's draw. Videos of the month, we got 24. The NA videos are the ones that are submitted, like the Vineyard Chicks, ours, or Bushcraft. And then so total 27 videos for the month, and we're only 1 week in.
Yeah, 1 week in.
So we're at 174 total videos since the collaboration started. 174.
Wow, that's just insane.
Yeah, and so I'm just saying the giveaway is going to be awesome. Speaking of the giveaway, so the April giveaway items we're going to have is the Amirla bench. We're going to have a $25 gift e-card from Amazon donated by Ernie Hatmaker. Oh, I also meant to say the Amirla was donated by Andel Homestead and the Amirla Company. And then we also have the Hori. I know you showed the video, but they have the Hori knife by the Vineyard Chicks. We'll have a 10-pack variety seeds from Rare Seeds, the company itself. That was via Karma Lewis, who reached out to them to get that donation. Then we have So True Seed Urban Container Tin, which is a 10-pack by Lazy Days. The Gaker Lighter by Miss Ann and Gaker. Another 10-pack variety seed from Rare Seeds and Lewis Acre Farm. Survival Seeds 2024 T-shirt from Bonfire. That's from Lazy Days. Oh, what is that? Well, we're fixing to show you that. And then Grape Leaf Tea Blend Tins with elderberry and hibiscus coming from the Vineyard Chicks. And that is with real grape leaves. No artificial leaves. These are real grape leaves, believe it or not. So just thought I wanted to share that. But we talked about the T-shirt. Looky here, folks. There's the new Survival Seeds 2024 T-shirt front.
Fancy.
Love it.
And that's the back.
Awesome.
Designed by Mr. Mickey at Critter Creek.
Critter Creek. Mickey did an awesome job.
It's amazing.
Him and Lisa went back and forth on the design. So thank you, Mickey, for all the hard work he did to put this together. And it comes in many colors. It comes with black. It comes with blue. It comes in the light green, the hunter green, and then kind of a tan or I don't know, sand color. Yeah. So, and there's more styles to choose from, not just a T-shirt. There's hoodies. There's pullover sweats. There's all kind of stuff in there that you can choose from to get this logo put on. And you can find it. You can find it at our Lazy Days Ahead. As soon as you log in, the first little blue line you see is the merchandise and
Bonfire.
And we have set it up to where we make the most we make on a hoodie is 2 cents. So we've
wow.
got it set as the lowest
Yeah.
we can go. We're not trying to make any money on it. If you guys want to support the Survival Seeds 2024 by way of visual support, please go in there and order you a shirt. Tell people about the collaboration. We're excited about the new T-shirt logo, and we hope everybody will support us or support the Survival Seeds 2024 in that way.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
yes.
awesome.
They are for sale now. You can go onto our bonfire page and
Yep.
and buy them now.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody hat. No, you know what? I didn't even think of that.
We hadn't thought about that. We
Yeah.
might be able to see if we can put a hat on there.
Yeah.
But all the Survival Seed merchandise will be coming from Bonfire. So if you want to order one today, it'll be there, within a week, I think, or 2 weeks at the most.
Yep. And Mr. Charles, as a way of trying to say thank you for all of the awesome things that you do for the collaboration, you have one coming your way.
That's right.
New shirts too.
Yep.
Yeah. So Dana B was saying Bushcraft Family has new shirts too.
Yes.
Yes, you do.
But I thought they came out really nice. So if you guys are interested, they are ready to be ordered.
And they're really cool.
They're really, yeah. So
They are.
yeah. But looking forward to this month's giveaway. We got a lot of stuff. And did I tell you what the amount was? The amount? Oh, I didn't show you that. But the amount for this month's giveaway will be $320 worth of prizes.
Oh, wow.
Last month was 267. The month before that was 156, and it only gets better from that because next month, the month of May, is already slated for 324, and it may go up from that. So
It's going up.
But the total we have donated in prizes for the whole collaboration right now is $3,417 confirmed. We have about $300 or $400 still unconfirmed that may get donated between now and October. So
wow,
$3,400 is an awesome prize amount for this collaboration.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Amazing.
So you girls are doing an awesome job. Keep it up.
Well, thank you.
Yes,
Thank
you
you.
are.
And thank you guys for all of your help. You're doing a great job with the giveaways and the herbal side of the collaboration. So it's great to have you guys as co-hosts.
Who was it to ask it? Grace Johnson, is it silk screened? I'm not a t-shirt expert, so I don't know if they silk screen it or if it's sublimation or whatever. I don't know how they do it, but they come out nice. Our shirts.
Their shirts are really nice quality.
Yeah. In fact, Lisa's got one of their shirts on right now. Not the Survival.
No, but ours are from Bonfire.
They're from Bonfire, and it's like they're painted on, it's like dyed into the fabric.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's amazing. Miss Christine, you don't have to post a video each month. You can post whenever you want, as frequently as you want.
You're only
If you want to.
You're only required to do an entry video and an exit video or an in video. Anything in between that is just update videos, and those get entered to the Video of the Month Club. I mean, draw, not the Video of the Month Club. Video of the Month draw. So
on your spreadsheet, you had the entry videos, you had a VA, and then you had NA. And then can you explain what those were for me?
Yeah. So the video. Okay. Well, let me go back down to the stats here. We have entry videos, which is what you submit as your entry video for either the seed or the herb side, and we count them both. And the VOTM is the video of the month. So what happens is every month we have a wheel of all the videos that were submitted as an update video, not an entry video, because you're already on the wheel for the entry. But if you do, let's say you do an update tomorrow, say, hey, look how my jalapenos are growing, or look how my lettuce is growing. That's an update, and it's related to Survival Seeds 2024. Then you'll be on the Video of the Month wheel for that month. Every month it gets cleaned off. And then the NA videos are videos that are submitted by Bushcraft, ourselves, or Vineyard Chicks.
Okay.
So we're not going to be eligible to. Yeah, we're
gotcha.
not. That's what the NA, not
okay.
applicable.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Yeah, and then obviously you know what the total videos is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've been
That is
getting a
such
whole
cool
lot of.
spreadsheet. Thank you for making that.
It is an awesome spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Jennifer Ocean was saying I can add some donations from my websites.
Yeah. So anybody would like to donate to the collaboration by way of a prize or seeds or whatever you want to donate as a gift, we'd ask that you send us an email to lazydays1031@gmail.com, and we can make sure that gets added to the wheel.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
nice.
so a huge thank you to Rem's family. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that.
And Jennifer,
if you-
we get an email from her, so we just have to get with her and see what she wants to donate.
Yeah, so our email is scrolling down at the bottom. And if you want to donate to the collaboration, we would love to put your donation into the giveaway. And you can do it, you can even pick a month. Hey, I want this to be given out in September. I want it to give it out in August or whatever. But just let us know what you want to give. If you don't give us a specific date, we'll put it where we think it ought to go.
Yep. So yeah, if anybody is interested in donating anything, send that to Lazy Days Ahead because that's their forte. We have a couple minutes left. I just want to really quickly say that Mr. Joe at Garden State Gardener is going to be going live soon, and he has some really great live streams and some great chats and a great way to close off your Sunday. So if somebody could drop the link for that, thank you, Miss Suzanne, for dropping Mountain Grandma's link.
And
Thank
thank
you,
you,
Suzanne.
Sammy, for being here. This was such a super cool talk, and you had some great things to say. So thank you.
Thank you for
spending time with
inviting me. This was fun.
This is super cool.
Yeah, there was a lot to learn from this.
I'm gonna say this: she's got her stuff down. She knows her stuff.
She knows a lot of stuff.
And she's been planting in 2 different regions here in the last couple of years, so she knows both zones. So how you enjoying your new place, Tammy?
I'm still learning.
You're
You
still
should
learning?
always still be learning. I only know what I know. We are loving it here. Water everywhere. It's just a beautiful thing.
Right?
It falls from the sky.
Yeah, a lot of it.
Most of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are loving it. We are super happy to be here and just really one of the things my husband says is living the dream. We just feel like we're just living the dream.
So what do you miss from the desert? Or where you used to be before? What do you miss from that place? Do you miss anything from over there?
So we were there. Both of us were there most of our life,
Okay.
in Arizona. And there's a certain beauty to the desert. So
They have the best sunsets.
And when for the last several years before we moved here, we were up north. So we were at 7,000 feet, a gateway to the Grand Canyon, like the area that we were in. And it was beautiful. We if one thing we miss is like maybe those woods, the sound of the wind blowing through the ponderosa pines is different. The storms are different. Like the storms here, they are just crazy scary. So I'm still getting acclimated to the storms here.
Right.
I guess
and you sweat.
Yeah, but I don't know. That so far the humidity has not really bothered me. That hasn't really bothered me.
Yeah.
So far, we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe we've had it easy, and this summer is going to be different. It's kind of like, there's always about 6 to 8 weeks ish out of a month, no matter where you live, where you're dealing with just some kind of something. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, when we're in the valley, oh man, it just gets so
perfect
hot.
weather area.
Yeah, and even when we were up north, nobody in northern Arizona, like where we were, no one had air conditioning units. You just don't, because it does get hot though. It'll get like 90 degrees. But the thing is, it still gets down to like 50s and 60s at night. So,
Oh wow.
and it starts to cool off around like 6 p.m. So
Right.
you're really kind of hot and miserable, say from like 1 or 2 to maybe 6. So you just didn't get an air conditioner because it felt like a waste of money and time, I guess. I mean,
Right.
nobody had them, but yeah,
Wow.
that's so I don't know if I said anything that I missed, it would be northern Arizona, hikes through the woods. You know, there's no ticks, it's so open. You can like navigate and walk through anywhere, right? It's like a
Right.
clean forest feeling, I guess.
That's the coolest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
There's supposed to be timber rattlers. We never saw one. We were all over those woods. But definitely no
Whatever.
ticks.
Oh, but they
So-
saw you.
They saw you.
You didn't see them, but
really
they saw you. Trust me.
Yeah.
What's a timber rattler?
It's like a
bigger-
really
bigger
dark
rattler.
rattlesnake.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
fun.
We never saw one. We would get tarantulas around the house. Not
Oh,
in
yeah.
the house, but you know,
Oh.
outside of the house, really.
And
But
lizards.
those guys, they're just so nice, you know. They're just like nice, docile, very
Spiders.
large spiders.
They're actually lumberjacks of the Arizona desert.
Yeah.
Lumber.
Mhm. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I miss being in the mountains. We were more in the mountains there. Like where we live here, the Ozarks is mountains, but it's not like mountains by what we're used to.
But
Do
are
know
you,
what I mean?
as it applies to Survival Seeds 2024, are you noticing the difference because your zone is obviously different, but
Same zone.
because same zone.
Zone is based in like your temperature. So I'm actually in the same. I was zone 6B there too.
Oh, but you were up in elevation though. You were right, 7,000 feet. So isn't there a difference in your
Oh my
planting?
goodness. Yeah, and you know when you talk about zone numbers, it also doesn't talk about like humidity and lack thereof.
Yeah.
It was so dry. We were on hauled water, so like we had we had to go and get our water and bring it to our house.
Right.
It
Wow.
didn't rain, and it was so dry. I mean, it was just inherently so dry. I like barely used my dehydrator because I just put it on the cabinet and there it is. Everything, which if you want it to dry, poof, there it is.
Right.
Growing anything was so difficult there. Maintaining a compost pile, near impossible because you couldn't maintain the moisture in the pile. Like,
And you probably didn't have any yard to talk about, or much of a yard to cut, right?
oh, it was all desert. Yeah, we didn't.
All rocks and
In
sand.
northern
Wow.
Arizona, we had an acre and it bordered BLM land, which stands for Bureau of Land Management. So like it was awesome because we could ride our quads right out of our driveway and go be on BLM land and go pinyon pine hunting. That was fun. And harvesting our own pinyon nuts. But I should have videoed it. I never videoed that, but there was a lot of little fun things, but I can garden here and it rains and yeah, it's just amazing.
That's
If
awesome.
you-
And my
if you were in the
husband's got
city-
places to catch fish and
If you were in the city to have grass, you don't go out there and water with a water hose. They flood it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way you can keep green grass.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, when we lived in the valley, we had irrigated land, and that's what he's talking about. You call it irrigation, and your houses, like we were on, we had a little over an acre in the mountains there, and in between, we were on a block though, so we had like a neighbor. We were in a neighborhood. There was like 2 streets, and in between, there's like a ditch that runs down between, and the Native American tribes actually taught people how to do this. And what they do is you run water. Water comes running from Salt River Project. It comes down the ditch, and then there's a gate that you have to go and open up. And you don't know when that water's coming. You're put on a schedule. It could be at 2 a.m., you guys. It's kind of a different world. So you have to go out there at 2 a.m. is when it's your turn, and you've got to lift the gate. And if there's something going on at your neighbor's house, you got to call them and wake them up and say, hey, you got a problem with your water over here. Like, it's just this. Everybody knows everybody
Wow.
because then your yard just gets massively flooded. And at a certain time, you have to go close the gate and someone else is opening their
Yeah.
gate. It's something.
Mhm.
But we did have good, those of us that had like the old school irrigation, because not everybody necessarily has that. You got the best garden. I had the best garden there too.
Wow.
That was nice.
Wow.
But you dig trenches is how you garden in a place like in the desert. You trench. You don't put seeds and have like a level, garden ground. You actually dig trenches, and then you put your water hose in the trench and it floods it, and that's how you water your garden there.
Okay, so you basically rely on the seeds to basically wick up or suck up the water as opposed to top watering.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And you've got to flood them heavily. I mean, just
Yeah.
so that they can retain the moisture. You want the roots to go deep. So that's why you do
Wow.
the trenching. It's a little
Wow.
different than how we do it here.
Really quick was Alabama Farm Life, who got her seeds outside today. Jennifer Ocean Homestead had an entry video, and there was a Canadian Family Life update. And I wasn't able to get links ready or anything like that.
I think Canadian Family Life had two videos, if I'm not mistaken.
2 videos.
Yeah.
But we had a concert today, and we weren't able to get everything ready. But this was amazing. We'll have to have you back again.
Yeah, this is really, really, really.
And thank you again to Bushcraft Family and Lazy Days Ahead for being here, and for everyone in the chat. Thank you for spending some of your Sunday with us. Still highly recommend you head over to Mr. Jones State Gardener. He has a great live going on that we're a little bit late for. So I'm going to wrap this up. But thank you guys all for being here. Have a great week.
Thanks, everyone.
Hashtag Survival Seeds 2024, folks. Go watch all the videos. Hashtag Survival Seeds 2024.
And comment. Because you can win.
Yep. And comment
Yep.
if you want to win or chance to win.
Yep.
So have a great week.
Bye, everybody.